Hi, Curt Spalding of Watervliet, Michigan here, driving the 5CS car, UMP modified here at Shady Hill tonight for their Firecracker 50. I've got a special guest crew chief tonight. My grandson from Pennsylvania, Grant Jennings, is out here tonight to help out, and we were hoping to get a couple days of racing in, but with the rain, that kind of spoiled a few nights. But anyways, here at Shady Hill tonight, weather's beautiful. Parked out here in the parking lot. We like to do that at different tracks when we get a chance. The fans are, some just left. Their vehicles are parked right here, and it's a nice way to mingle with people, and they get to ask questions and see a little different side of the racing. So, anyways, down here from Michigan tonight for hopefully a good night of racing.
How long have you been racing?
I've been racing since I was 15. I'm from Pennsylvania originally, and I started off road racing. My dad, my uncle, that's kind of what racing they did, along with stock cars, and just grew up, did all my life around racing. So done a lot of stuff over the years.
And how did you come up with the number 5?
So I drive this car for Chris and Adam Terry, and they have car numbers for their team, and it's 3, 4, and 5, and that's why I'm number 5. I was always number 11 for many years, and then I went to 111 for probably the most amount of years, just because there was always too many 11s at all the different racetracks, and then when I started racing for Chris and Adam, I used their number. So sponsors?
Yeah.
Okay. First off, obviously Chris and Adam Terry and their business are GT Products and Duco Performance, All Star Performance, Lane Automotive. Those are the companies where I work. We have a nice fleet of sponsors that help us, or I should call them partners with our team and our program. Lethal Chassis, Ryan Engine, Schoenfeld Headers, Shoot Neck Trucking. Just a lot of product sponsors that help out. And like Ryan, they do a lot more than our engine program. They're part of our team and information, and and we cut up and pretty good friends and have a good time with it too. So
when you retire, is your grandson going to take over racing for you?
Maybe right now my son Tyler's racing my car, and I didn't finish with the sponsors, but TS Design is one of my big sponsors. That's Tyler, his graphic and body side of business that he does, and he pushes me and keeps me going up and down the road and keeps the stuff looking good and keeps us racing. So right now he's in my car, and so who knows? Grant's only 12, so he's got a few years here before he's behind the wheel, but he gets to take in some different racing. Tell him when you're back in Pennsylvania, you get to who do you go watch, and like how often you get to go racing.
I get to watch Jared and Nicole Spalding. They are cousins.
Where do you go watch them?
A lot of different places.
Yep, Black Rock, the Hill. I mean, there's just some different tracks. Not too many close by out there, but he goes when he can. Him and his sister.
So does Grandpa let you drive his car?
Not drive it, but I'm behind the wheel, just sitting in there a little.
Did he turn it on for you and let you just feel the vibration?
I've definitely sat in there while it's on.
Now, I have a question for you. I have never asked this. What is the chassis? I always hear them talk about a chassis. What is that?
So these cars are UMP modified chassis. We have to run a stock front clip from a production vehicle, and technically they're not even stock anymore. We can run an aftermarket clip, but it's designed after a street car. Like this clip is a 68 to 72 Chevelle, so it's that old of a car that you would think over the years of technology, but everybody's designed around this for so long that it's definitely the chassis of choice, or the frame of choice. And like this car is built by Lethal. There's lots of different chassis builders out there, and then they all do their little things. They're not little things, but they build the main cage. They come up with their own geometry, their own front end suspension packages that tie around this frame. So, yep. And the rear end is the back half of the car, I should say. There's no stock anything there. It's all tube construction. These cars we run 4 bars, and sometimes we run spear rods. We run different suspensions depending on what the track condition is. And just it's pretty wide open in the back, the rear end of what we're allowed to do in these cars. We can move fuel cells and lead around and do all different. Some people will have batteries at the very back of the car, and others will have batteries, and that's a weight placement thing. So it's not really a safety or anything else. It's simply that they want that amount of weight in a certain spot on their car. So
Now, do you work on your own car, or do you have a crew that helps?
Tyler is my crew. Tyler, and obviously like this week, Grant's helped out a lot, and I've got others. Dave Knight, Keith Poppy. I've got some other guys that come into the shop and help. But no, we're not a staffed up team to race, and really nobody is at this level. We all work on our own stuff. That's why when stuff gets tore up, you see emotions and you see that side of things and the fans like that engagement. But it's because we spent that time to build that panel or to fill, to fix something or weld something to do that. So when it gets tore up, that's why it bothers us so much. So okay. Yeah, thanks again for the fans and everybody that comes out. There's a nice turnout here tonight. This place, the crowd comes in late, and they fill the hillside up, and they normally have a pretty nice crowd here. And the owners, they're always doing different events. They come up with unique events, and that's one of the main reasons I like to come down here. You're like tonight, they've just got a different format. They change stuff up. You're not running the same type of program, and I think that's why they do good with the fans, because they change stuff up. So kudos to them for doing that. Okay, all right, thank you. Thanks for interviewing. What do you say, Grant?
Thanks. You